What you got?
Uh, so his perspective is coming from. I'm sure he has a very good job or whatever he does for a living. I'm sure it pays him very well. He
Right,
speaks from that kind of perspective. You know what I'm saying? Where
right,
he don't have to worry about reparations if it ever even came out. So
right.
I could
He
just
ain't
hear it
struggling.
in the way he ain't struggling. So not to make his point less valid or whatever, but nobody else had to give them a reason to get reparations like that. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, you know, I'm a strong believer that a lot of us were already here in America when slavery was going down. I do believe there were people that came from Africa, slave ships and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna speak on the point of how much land they did take from us. The fact that the Constitution was never made for me and you. You understand? For the African American, you know what I mean? A lot of these doctrines still look at us as less than a person. You know what I mean? Uh, yes, they owe us. Yes, for sure. You know what I mean? Most of the
They
customs and the things that's made this country what it is was made on the backs of this color right here. You know what I mean? No other race took it as hard as we did. Period. And we're the only ones still reaching out like, yo, what's up?
right, right. But they say something about 50 acres in a mule.
Man,
What was written far as when we got we got released. What's the word I'm looking for when
we
they
still looked at it.
back in
We
65. What
still
they
looked at it.
said?
You said 1865?
Yeah. When slavery was abolished and they released abolished slavery and they wrote 50 acre and a mule for ex-slaves. Slaves don't own anything. They are on
Nothing.
plantations. Where are they going to
Nothing.
live now that they are free?
We was
Where are
forced
they
to
going to
go
live?
we was forced to go work back in on the plantation because that was the
On the
only
same
employment we knew of.
plantation, on the same
You know what I
plantation
mean? Yeah, for
that they
sure.
were enslaved to.
For sure.
They own no property. They own no
Right.
house. They own
Right.
nothing.
We own
And now
nothing.
you're free to go where and do what? You
We
don't have no money.
they're not going that until we claim our nationalism, until we understand that most of us are not African American and claim our nationalism and our citizenship the correct way, we're not going to get anything. You understand? Because the Constitution is not talking about the African American, which is why they put African in front of the American part. Chinese American. We don't say most of the time when we talk about white people, we just say white people. We don't say European American. We don't do that. Those are Americans because that's what they talking about. They made that motherfucker perfectly to talk about who they wanted to include in that doctrine, in those documents, the Constitution, the any of them, Declaration of Independence. The I encourage people to go look up the definition of what a person really is. You know what I'm saying? Politically, what a person is. What does African American? What does that do for us? It does absolutely nothing. It actually discredits us. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I just don't think.
African is a whole continent. It's ain't like you're saying Ghanaian and American. And then,
So why are you entitled to anything if you ask is from Africa?
but you're
That's what I'm
entitled.
saying. Becoming a nationalist, when you claim your nationality, you're giving up that African title because that African title is actually withdrawing you from being saying you're gonna get anything.
But you only
You're
probably say
African
something
American.
because
You're not just an
your
American.
ancestors. You only
Your
gonna say something because
ancestry,
your ancestors that was here, that was
right?
enslaved.
But that's
That's the reason
right.
why
But
you
that's
should
it. That's
own something.
but that's why it's important for people to understand that we were here already. It's very important for people to understand you may not be an African American. You might have came from this continent. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? That's why it's important for people to do they history. It's important for people to understand you need to claim your nationality. It's like even when you buy your crib, you still don't own the land. Even if you say that you bought the land, you still don't own it because you can't really pass it down to your kids. They still got to go to court. You know what I'm saying? It's still legal ramifications for them to actually receive that shit. But if you don't claim your nationality, if you claim your nationality, that's your land. You're entitled to that. So when you buy it, you bought it. Everybody know this is a corporation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, your reparation is getting your motherfucking nationality so you can own what you own. That's your reparation. I don't think they're gonna give us a check, but if they was to give a check out to Americans, I can guarantee who gonna be left out of that equation. Them 3/5 of a human. Them people that ain't really humans. That person that really ain't no damn person. We don't even consider that person a person. Has the Constitution been changed to say that we anything different? And we still go by that doctrine. You understand what I'm saying? So people want reparations. How you gonna get reparations when you ain't even considered a person? You're not even considered a real American. You're considered an African American. That's what your legal documents say. It's just facts, bro. You know
but
what
you
I'm
got to
saying?
but you still got to trace your lineage back to somebody that was enslaved. That's the whole point of the reparation because your ancestor was enslaved. Whether you was from on this soil or you was brought here, you were still enslaved by America.
Well, let's talk about what a Native American is. So, like I said, a lot of us have been misconceived to say, yeah, we was our ancestors was brought here on a boat. You know, I look at my baby mama and I asked her when I last time I was down there. I said, you never thought about like the fact that you really don't look like like you from Africa. You kind of look like a Native American, like a Indian, high cheekbones, the way her facial structure is. Even though she's a very chocolate woman, very dark skinned, you don't necessarily look like a. You know what I'm saying?
But you got to see if you really done your history, you already know that Africans was already selling the seas before the Europeans.
Already,
So
already.
Africans came over here. We came to the Americas first. We was here to the Americas first. Why do you think they can find
Well, why
African
weren't we?
artifacts?
What?
They can find
That's what I'm
African
saying.
artifacts here.
Mansa Musa, all that, everything, all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's important for people to understand. So when they say claim your nationalism, you don't really have to do your lineage like that. Just claim your rights to this land because you were here.
Right, right.
That's
But
pretty
you
much what I'm saying. We've been sailing the whole damn time. We've been trading all the time. It's proven.
oh, I
So
already know
why
that.
do we
But
have to accept?
no,
So why do we have to accept the African part of that title? Not saying
because
it's a bad thing, but why do we have to accept that? Why are we just not Americans? Why are you
well,
calling me black?
the same
Why
reason
are
why
you
they call
calling me
themselves
these
black.
things?
The same reason why they call themselves
Do
black.
they? My point is, you only have rights to something if you claim ownership. If you claim your title, your true title. Your true title is you were here already. Just like they actually the aliens. They actually the motherfuckers from out of the country.
Yeah, they're
You
foreigners.
understand what I'm saying? We've been doing this. You just said it. We've been doing this traveling thing.
Right,
You
right.
know, they
And
got actual paperwork for you to file to say, I've been doing this, dog.
right, right. But at the same time,
What's
it's the
what's what's
same.
to prove that any of your ancestors were slaves though?
It's the same
Where's your
thing.
proof that any of your ancestors were slaves though?
That's what
Where the proof
that's
at?
what that's what that's what most Americans got to get dug up. That's got to get done through your ancestry. You got to get your ancestry done so you can find that. Well,
What if your ancestry say you from Germany?
then shit, then I don't get anything. It's just plain and simple.
So if it say you from Africa, why do you think you deserve anything?
Because I mean, it don't say that I'm from Africa. You missing the point. It's saying
I'm
that
saying Nigeria, Egypt, anywhere. I'm saying.
hear what I'm saying. The point is that your people were it's going to point back that your people was enslaved at X plantation. That's what's going to get you your money or whatever you're going to get. It's going to say that you was owned and enslaved at the Macon plantation. That's the information that you need.
You gonna get reparations because everything was taken from you. It's not just the slavery aspect of it. You're gonna get reparations because your land was taken from you. That's the aspect of reparations, not just enslavement. We need to get that slavery mindset out of our head. We keying in on that too much, and I think that's I you know I don't know what bro name is, but you talking about deserving. Yeah, you brought me over here on ships. Why do I owe you? Because of that. No, I owe you because I took something from you.
You took me from my land. You took me from my land.
No, you took my land. That's what I'm saying. The mentality is all slave with a lot of black people. It's
No,
all slavery. But if you
no.
were a Native American already here, you've taken my land.
Then they
You
were
see what I'm
already
saying? You
owned.
see the difference in what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. But listen, then if you were that, do you already been owed your reparation?
Exactly. I'm not just gonna pay you because I enslaved you. I don't
What
give
do
a
you
fuck
mean?
about that. But if I
What do
took
you
your
mean?
shit, if you could prove that you was here, which they already have, prove that this color was native to this land, the Native Americans. I owe you, dog. So that's why it's important for us to claim that nationality. So if they do come out with reparations and they feel like they want to give us some shit,
But there was, there was.
we're gonna give you something for
But
taking what we
right now,
took from you.
but do you know you're denying that the Africans, some of the Africans that did come on the ships, those are Africans.
I'm not denying all. I'm not denying all. But
Right.
you know, I am going to give credit to the fact that the complete heritage of black of this color is not all slavery. I'm not going to give in to that thought that that's the only history that we have. I can't do
That's
that.
not what
That's
that's not.
discrediting who we are.
That's not. We're not talking about our history. We're just talking about
You know what I'm
reparations.
saying? You literally might not have came. Your ancestors literally might not have came on the boat.
Right.
Yours. You understand what I'm saying? They literally might not. So why would I talk about one side of the history? I'm not going to talk about one side. I'm going to talk about all sides. Yes, there were slaves, and yes, there also were people here already.
Right. But the whole conversation is about reparations is becoming they only getting reparations because of the slavery portion of it. That's
That's
the
not all we get. That's not all the reason. That is not the only reason. That is not the only reason.
you have to
So you
give more
give,
context.
you give back what you took. If I took your land, I owe you something, a reparation. Not just because I took you from Africa. You talking about taking something? You talking about giving something back that you owe?
Well, shit, they took just like that's what bro was talking about. The Japanese they didn't get their land too. They just got put in POW camps and got brought here. They got brought here too. They still got reparations.
Who?
The Japanese.
What you said? For
They
sure.
were brought here too. They're not getting reparations because they took land from them. They got reparations because they was in fucking POW camps. Same thing with the Holocaust. They got reparations because of the brutality of it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it. I definitely understand what you're saying. You know, the segregation, the things that they did to us, and the norms we had to live under for so long, and stuff like that. I get that. I get that. You know, the experimentation that they did on us, the Tuskegee experiments, you- uh, uh,
Jim Crow.
Jim
Jim
Crow.
Crow.
You know, what I'm saying is, this is my point. Rosa Parks was a Native American woman, right? You know, she was of Native American descent.
Yeah,
Okay,
I haven't done
she
no
was
research on
also
it.
she. Okay,
I mean, I know that was Native Americans. You know, Native Americans are part of it as well as especially the dark Native Americans.
right. In addition to African ancestry, there's just Google. One of Parks' great grandfathers was a Scottish Irish, and one of her grandmothers was a Native American slave.
Right.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that slavery didn't happen, but the people that was on the ships are not the only people that were enslaved.
Enslaved. Right,
It
right,
was
right,
the complexion.
right. That was enslaved.
Okay, the people that were here also were enslaved.
Correct.
So slavery
And
as a
murdered.
whole,
And murdered. And murdered.
and murdered and slaughtered and land taken away from them because we were here. Rosa Parks, Native American. You understand what I'm saying? Her people were here. You understand what I'm saying? So her descendants probably were slaves, but they were here already. You know, back then they was calling you an African American. You a Native American. By the way your skin tone and stuff like that, they was giving you boom boom like that. Remember the Tuskegee experiments and stuff like that? That's how they was labeling people. You know. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that we weren't bought over like that. I'm saying we were here. We want reparations for y'all taking our shit and slavery, of course. But y'all took our shit. We want reparations for what y'all stole from us. Y'all stole our artifacts. Y'all stole everything. Y'all hid our history from us. That we were kings and queens.
Language
Y'all
too.
hid our whole history. Y'all stole our language. Y'all took everything from us. You know. So that's what I mean by looking at the whole picture of what reparations will be for. You know,
Right.
do we deserve it? Hell yeah. Shit, that's a hard history. And we still digging out of that, digging ourselves from
Right.
out of that hole. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's
But
still a hard, a long way up.
bro said, get it how you live. Nigga say you want reparations. Nigga say go get it. That what bro said.
But in order to do that, you got to get out the slavery mindset. Stop acting like they owe you and go get your shit.
Right.
You think Diddy thinking about? You think Diddy and I hate bringing up celebrities. I really hate thinking about celebrities, like saying this shit. But do you think they worry about reparations?
What about
Matter of
Willie Gary?
fact, when they get
Gary.
their hundreds of million, huh?
We'll say Willie Gary. That's somebody that got high but wasn't a celebrity.
Right, right. You think they really give a damn about reparations? They
Not
don't give a
enough to
fuck
tell.
about no reparations.
Not
They got
not
millions, and
right.
the only motherfuckers worried about some goddamn reparations is broke motherfuckers. I get what bro was saying. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But in order for you to go get your reparations, you need to claim your nationality and you need to hustle and get your money on. And you need to fight for your rights. My idea of reparations is uh um living under the laws of the actual land. You know what I'm saying? Not by these statutes that have been put out every year, gun control and everything like that. As a nationalist, you get a whole other set of laws. You get the law of the land, the actual land. You ain't gotta sit there and worry about all these politicians and what they pulling out. You get a whole another ID card. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's reparations, being able to live my life the way of the land. I'm owed this. I want to own this. I can actually pass this down to my son without him going through all kind of shit. To me, that's amazing.
But you got
That's
to you
more than
got some
anything.
land. You got to want some
Huh?
land. You can't build anything
I gotta
without
what?
land. You can't build anything
Gotta
without
have the
land.
land.
I know
But you
that.
gotta but in order to get that shit, you gotta go get it. You gotta
Right.
you gotta get your credit right. You gotta do that kind of stuff to get your land. You know what I'm saying? You gotta purchase it.
But shit,
That's a part of the law of the land.
the Indians ain't have to they got their land over in Nevada. What Nevada?
But look what they gotta subject themselves to, bro. They living on reservations.
Right.
That's how you wanna live?
Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
That's a big ad. No.
Yeah. Hell no. Shit, I want complete freedom. You know,
Right.
denouncing all that African American title shit. I am an American.
They
I
say
was here.
the spoils go to the victors.
That's right. So we got to stop acting like victims. We got to develop a more champion type of mind state, a more rich mind state. Understand that this is power. We got to understand
Right.
that. We got to understand that manifestation is the greatest gift that you were given. You know what I'm saying? Start studying, start reading up on who you really are. You don't have to have your hand out when you know how to go get your shit.
Right.
If you're an educated person, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't worry about reparations. Broke motherfuckers gonna worry about reparations all day. But whether we deserve it, yes, hell yeah, we deserve our reparations. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, it's a gesture. It's a gesture, and you're trying to see if you can will that out of the country that hates you.
It's a fight, man. You trying to win, you trying to make them understand, like, yo, you owe me.
Give me what you owe me, man.
That's
Give me
hard
what
to,
you
that's
owe me.
hard to, yeah, man. A lot of that is
Listen,
hard for me to get with because
listen. They would
I'm
never
the
do
type of
it.
go get my money.
Listen,
They would
listen. They would
never,
never do it. They would never.
you would never,
They got a
never.
little, they got a special area where they say reparations. Hey, tell me to go read the reparations article. So the white person go in there and look, open it up, never give it to him. Okay, thank you.
Never give it to them. That's the envelope. That one envelope passing down year to year to year to year to year.
Yeah,
President to president to president.
they
Let me
never
see what
ever
they
give
said.
it.
We're running out of excuses. We running out of
No,
excuses.
hey,
Look,
instead of
and
her,
pass that motherfucker to the homeboy. Oh shit!
hey, and it's the most progressive president it is. Still got to say
Come
no.
on, man. Come on, man. Gotta say no. That's what the envelope
Hey,
say,
hey,
man.
hey. Then in the small print, if you give it to him, we gonna kill you.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
It's gonna get triggered.
This shit real, boy.
Excuse me,
That
delete it.
shit real.
I forgot we on internet. I might have to bleep that out.
Tell you, bro. So I really want my people to get out of that slavery mindset. I really,
I just
I really want that to happen because as long as we hold so strong to that, like I'm so tired of. I ain't see the new Will Smith movie. What's that shit called? Uh, Forgot the name of it. But he's one of my favorite uh actors.
Will Smith.
Yeah, but I can't watch that shit because I'm
What
tired of watching that shit. Emancipation. I didn't even watch the one about damn, the slavery movie with the lady that was freeing all the slaves.
Oh, you talking about what's the name? Who just said earlier? Who's the Indian?
Um, not Rosa Parks. No,
Not Rosa Parks,
I'm
but
talking about
Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman. I'm tired of watching that shit because
I don't.
when
I
they when
listen.
they when they do
I,
movies
I would say
wait when they do movies about African gods and goddesses, bro, they use an all white cast. But when they do slavery, they put you as the worst, look like dirty. You know, I'm tired of looking like that, bro. But when you do a movie about African gods, bro, there's a movie called Gods of Egypt, bro.
oh, I seen. Hey, I didn't watch it,
What's
but
the dude from
they
300?
whitewashed.
The dude from
They whitewashed.
They whitewashed it.
I know
They
exactly what you're
whitewashed
talking
it.
about.
What's the dude from 300? He the head man. White.
they want Egypt bad. We already know that. Nah, but I would say Harriet
But
Tubman.
but
I
that's
think
how
she
you
did
go.
a
That's how you depict us, huh?
yeah. I would say everything about Harriet Tubman. They just she was real deal. She was the real deal, and I don't think nobody really know how much real of a deal a woman she was.
Everybody know Harriet Tubman. They teach
Right,
that in the school.
right.
They teach that in the school. The
Yeah,
only
she
thing
was a
they teach in
serious woman.
schools about pharaohs is mummies and shit.
Right.
No, the
Now she was a
mummification
serious woman.
process and shit like that.
Now I would say this
Yeah,
about
everybody
Harriet
know
Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
I,
How many times we won't hear about Harriet Tubman?
I would say
Slavery
this.
ass movies, man.
I mean, there was no movie done on it though. But
Who
I would say
need it?
this.
Do we need it? Do we really fucking need it? Do we need another fucking slavery story, dog? Do we really need another slavery story? We already did the shit about Nat Turner, dog. The series. What's the cat name? The
I ain't even watched it, but
The Birth of a Nation. The Birth of a Nation. They already had that. How important was it to really do that movie, bro? How important was it to have another slave revolt movie? Seriously. You already killed it with Amistad. When dude got the fucking nail out the fucking wood, dog. That was strength. Do we need another slavery movie? 12 Years a Slave was good. Do we need another one? How about we talk about the richness of the black, about who we really are, the royalty that we really are? How about some shit to pick up our fucking head every day
Shit, you got
and
you got
not
to
fucking slavery fucking movies all the goddamn time? That's a problem, bro.
you got to go get the stories so you can tell the story.
They got the stories. It's easier. It's easier to keep a man down than pick him up.
Right,
Why
but
would you want? Why would you want black people to know their power, bro?
that's
Why
on
would you
that's on
want? Why would you want
that's on
that?
the, listen, that's on the studios, bro. That's on the studios and the major black folk that has money to make a movie and to write the script.
Owned by the same motherfuckers. Owned by the same motherfuckers that owe your ass reparations. And then you got Tyler Perry. You talking about these puppets in Hollywood that you want to spend a hard earned money on your black ass? They want all the reparations and shit.
You just you
No,
the one
I'm
you
up here
told me to
already.
make a movie about
I'm up here.
racism.
I'm up here. No, I did not say nothing. I said, why do we only key in on the slavery aspect of the black culture?
So you want to see
I ain't saying they need to do shit. I'm just saying I'm tired of seeing fucking
hey,
slaves
well,
all
you
over
want
the
to see
goddamn place. Every fuck, we got another one and another one.
it got to be
That's
a
some
woman though
bullshit.
to do that because the bourgeoisie and the motherfucking goddamn
They want to see slaves. These the
they
same
not gonna
motherfuckers
do it.
pushing. That's the
They not
same
gonna
motherfuckers
do it.
pushing the gay agenda. It's the same motherfuckers doing all that bullshit, dog. Believe that. It's an agenda. You
The Uncle
know,
Tom,
it's
the
an
Uncle
agenda.
Tom, the Uncle
I'm
Tom,
telling you.
and the bourgeoisie, they the ones that
And
gonna
Will,
push
Will
that shit.
Smith, and Will Smith fell right into the motherfucking pot. You ain't even need to do no slavery movie, and
Right,
you did it.
right.
It's bullshit, bro. The only time you really show black dominance is the Black Panther movie with Wakanda. And that happened to be a fictional fucking story.
Man, even
Why
still,
why do we have to do that? It was still bullshit.
because the man wanted to use the power to save black people, and he couldn't do that. He's the real hero. What his name is
Who you talking about?
What his name was King something, the one that beat Black Panther.
Oh yeah, you talking about the one what's it called play? Michael B.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. I agree.
He
But
wanted to
they made
what's his name wanted to
Killmonger.
listen to
But
black
they
people.
made him, yeah, he wanted to share with the world.
T'Challa want to
Yeah,
share with the white folks.
yeah.
No, you gotta look at the real part of that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, cuz. That's what I'm talking about.
That was
That's what
I
I'm
see that.
talking about.
I see that.
It's some bullshit.
You gonna kill him, and he want to help y'all,
They
but
trying
you
to
gonna get
help
to them,
his people.
right? But you gonna get to them.
That's my point.
To
That's my
the
point. It's
Captain
an
America.
agenda, bro.
Yeah,
It's an agenda. And they pushing the hell out of it. But see, that's what keep people in that slavery mindset. You know, that's why I brought up gods of Egypt. Why every time y'all depict some shit in Africa, it's about a white boy? Blood diamonds. Yes, it was about a black guy, and him and his son was digging for them diamonds, and his son was out there guerrilla warfare. But Leonardo DiCaprio is the hero of the fucking story.
right.
It's always an agenda. It was also another movie, Machine Gun Preacher.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that's another
that's the
Gerard Butler dude from 300.
you
Whole bunch of white
know,
motherfuckers
but they want to
in
say
Africa.
that it's war torn. They want to say Africa is war torn.
But
That's
it was
all
a
they want.
hero story. This white
Right.
boy, he had an epiphany about hearing about the stuff over there. Come on, man, hero stories and shit. With Africa, we need white people to save us that bad. But but when you go over there, it's actually beautiful.
Yeah.
They just showing you the war torn parts, and then every time they depict a struggle of a fucking a black person, it's a fucking slavery movie or a civil rights movie and all this shit. What about the part where we wasn't struggling, bro? Well, what about the part where we actually we was great mathematicians? What about these parts? Why do we always have to go through the struggles of the black man in order for him to triumph out of some shit? No, we was always great. Always great. We never been not great.
Hey, you're not. Hey, I already knew this. I know
We
this.
always been
We got
great.
to control
So the
the
slavery, yeah, it's just a slavery aspect of how people perceive reparations and how this world been going and what the United States was about. Like it ain't all about slavery. That is not our fucking true history. But that's all we clued in on.
The reason why, because
The fact that we were here.
because the reason why
What about that part?
because how much power they got from that. That was off the backs of us. That's the reason why
But
they bring
we
it up.
but
They gained. Listen,
that's
remember, think about the revolution.
okay.
Let's think about the revolution. Where was America in the global game before they start really going at the slave thing real hard? Where were we at the global? We was nowhere in the global world. Global world.
You talking about America?
America was nowhere.
That's not my point though.
Exactly.
I get
This
what you're
global
saying.
power. They got this global
Yeah.
power off the backs of our work because they was able
I
to
understand
liberate
that.
slaves.
But why do we have to keep explaining that and through theater, through people talking on YouTube? Why does this slavery off our backs? Okay, so think about the mentality of a person. If you only talk about one aspect of mathematics, all you do is talk about fucking adding and subtraction. That shit don't tell you about division and multiplication. You don't even see that side of the spectrum. And then you just talking about math, add and subtraction, multiplication and division, right? It's trigonometry, geometry, all this other shit. You just concentrating on that. So your brain is only clued into that one part of life. What about the depiction of the greatness that we were already? What about the enlightenment of our brains and how to stop thinking about fucking reparations and go get your own shit? The fact that you a master manifester. What about talking about that? What about talking at the magic that you really are? You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into the beliefs system that people should have, but what about talking about the master manifestation that we naturally have inside us? The fact that I'm everything and everything is me. What about that part? What about the greatness that you really have inside of you? Instead of fucking talking about the fucking struggle all the goddamn time. That's what aggravates me. That's why I can't really hang out with a lot of people because all I see is that struggle. All we want to do is shuck and jive all fucking day. Ain't nobody trying to manifest and hire their being, they light that we got inside us. That electricity. That you know what I'm saying? We shucking and jiving and we hating on each other and all that. What about that part? What about the unity part? Because all this reparation talk and all this struggle shit is just gonna keep you in the mind frame that I gotta do better. I gotta do better than you because you think like that. So we just trying to beat each other all the fucking time. Ain't no unity talk. That's why I don't like talking about reparations. I hate talking about fucking slavery because it's a stupid fucking concept.
The reason why there's no unity talk because of the trauma of it.
The trauma. That's what I'm saying.
It's the remnants. It's the remnants of it.
Exactly.
It's in the fabric of it. It's in the fabric of the
So
society.
why keep talking about it? Why not talk about the uplifting of the black people consciously? What about what we're feeding each other? What about when we feeding each other? We feeding struggle, 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 struggle all the fucking time. We see it in cinema. They put it in the movie because that's all you fuckers talk about. Not you, excuse me, but that's all we talk about. They're gonna put a fucking another slavery movie out. That's all you motherfuckers want to talk about.
Of course they is. Of course they is.
Y'all beat each other anyway, so keep y'all at that low vibration. What about talk about vibrating higher? That's why I listen to Andre 3000. That's why I listen to certain artists because it's important for me to elevate because I can't pass down that slavery shit to my son. Why would I want him to think the same way we do? He only 8 years old.
You know shit about it.
I'm tired of that shit. If I could, I'd block that whole slavery shit out of his brain. Because it's a word out there. It's gonna come to him. There you go.
It is. It is.
But while I got control of it, I don't want to talk about that shit.
But that's the same thing they're doing with the shit in the stuff in Florida.
What's that?
It's called CC. I forgot what it's called. Critical theory. Critical theory.
Okay, I ain't read that. What that is?
That's what they trying to say that they're trying to nicen it up though. They're trying to not tell the truth about it to their kids because they don't want their kids feeling the guilt. Yeah, they don't want their kids feeling the guilt of the truth of that.
Of what they got to do. They don't want to feel the guilt about what they really got to do.
Right. Or what? Yeah. Right.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So when I talk about the fact that we need to realize that we were already here, the fact that we need to get our nationality in order, we need to claim our rights to this land, drop that African part, and become straight a damn American, so we can fucking get what we deserve, so we can pass down what we have accumulated in our lifetime. Okay. If you're a firm believer in the Bible tells you that it's very godly and it pleases God for you to pass down something to your sons and your children. This is in the book. So getting our paperwork together and getting our families to understand that we are way more than slaves. We are actual we people that we live here too. Getting your rights. That's what the information that needs to be passed. It don't need to be struggled. Like, each one teach one. If I learn how to do this shit, I'm telling you, hey bro, go do that. So when you do buy a house and that land, that's yours. You put that in your will, you can pass that down to your son. That's what we need to be talking about. Instead, we would rather talk about reparations, handout shit, what they gonna give us back from what they stole from us. And as long as they keep us in that low vibration, we'll constantly not do the things that we need to do to get over and past that part of bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hydrating the body, staying in shape. The fact that half the over 90% of the damn black people in this damn country overweight, dying from cancer, not using natural products, not cleansing, not detoxing, not fasting. Half of us want this money and we gonna die a year later because they gonna drink themselves to death or eat crazy ass food. They gonna die anyway. They gonna get the money right back to Louis and Gucci. They gonna give it right back. What the fuck they want reparations for? What you want it for? You ain't gonna go help no damn body. You wanna live like Rick Ross. Motherfucker wanna live like Jay-Z. You ain't gonna go get no meditate. You ain't gonna go somewhere and learn some kind of art of karate and learn meditation techniques and learn how to live longer. You ain't gonna be in a search of knowledge. You want to go on vacation, nigga. Motherfuckers want to go get on the boat and shake their ass. And come on, man. What's the real reason, bro? What's the real reason motherfuckers living? What's the real reason motherfuckers hustling these days? They want to look better than you, dog. They want to look better than me. It's the pursuit of profit. That's all.
It's about money,
You
baby.
know, you can see it on, it's about the pursuit of profit, bro. Ain't nobody over trying to get no higher learning. Everybody, yeah, we were slaves, man. We need some rep. Man, fuck that. Fuck that. Nigga, we gods. We kings, man. We trying to lead our people into a higher level, bro. Once we transcend out this body, we keep going. But if we keep going at a lower frequency, we ain't gonna never elevate. And it takes a collective to think like that, to actually move into that higher state. If I move by myself, nigga, what the fuck is that?
Be a
If I
lonely.
transcend by myself, I'm a lonely soul. You know what I'm saying? And people in these relationship talks, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Everybody looking for a mate. Everybody want that masculine and feminine energy to be correct. But for what? Half the people want to get married just to say they married. Ain't no more friendship. They ain't even really together because half the time they trying to figure out if he texting her or she texting him, and it's bull. It's no real unions. There's no real unions anymore. It's no genuine love for another person. All this shit going to higher level thinking.
See, you gonna, but
If you huh?
if you want a nation, how do you build a nation?
How do you build a nation?
Yeah, how you build a nation. First, it's gonna start with families. You need people. But you need people with family values, codes, and ethics.
Values,
Yeah,
codes. You saying it. You saying it.
right.
Over
Yeah,
90% of these motherfuckers,
that's
and
what
you
you
need the
need.
money. Don't nobody want to share no more, cool.
Oh yeah, constantly like an irony, waiting for me to make a move on you. I'm trying to catch my future lady.